Tomorrow we'll get you guys a depth chart and we'll get you kind of the scoring system for Saturday so that you know what we're doing. But I will say this about our guys. I was concerned the last practice we had where we just went in helmets, where we weren't in pads, of just the speed, the tempo, the energy of practice. Totally opposite today. I thought the guys were flying around on both sides of the ball. We covered a bunch of really cool different stuff. 2-minute scenarios, both kickers had to come in and make big kicks, third downs, tight red zone and 7-on-7, blitz period, a first, second, third down, and then at the end, the 2-point play stuff. So a lot of really cool stuff, which was a lot of fun for the guys. They're obviously in great spirits, and then they're really looking forward to Saturday afternoon at the Coliseum.
The way this defense is playing, pressure and playing, up and all that, how much harder is it making for the offense?
Makes it harder. We talked about it Tuesday. There was a lot of big plays and whatnot, and the offense was making their plays. And I really think a sign of a good team is, the pride factor. And I think our defense, one, they get Adoree back, and two, the pride factor. They didn't like it, and they stepped up today. I thought Sua had another great practice. I mean, just phenomenal, one-handed interception, rushing the quarterback. But he's been doing it every day, so sometimes it's hard to appreciate how good he's been playing. But he's playing like he's never mind all conference. He's playing like a Player of the Year type guy, which is really cool.
Where do things stand with the place kicker battle at this point?
We got a long way to go, Mike, and we're giving these guys every chance to do it. Like I said, I was pleased. Both of them stepped in at critical scenarios in the 2-minute drill and both made their kicks. We really backed them up today on some long ones. We struggled a little bit there, so we got work to do, but we're not making any hard and fast decisions right now.
Mark Sanchez, did you invite him out, or did he ask you?
No, he had called me. I saw Mark at an event a month or so ago. He wanted to come out. It was great having him out. He and Cody actually have really good rapport. It was fun having him out, and we're going to visit next week on some X's and O's, so it was good having him.
Besides the number, do you see similarities between those two?
A little bit, a little similar release, a little similar kind of fire to them. They're both kind of gym rat mentalities. They're both very good high school basketball players. They both love to compete, but yet good-hearted. They have a unique sense of humor. They both do. That they were both sharing, quite honestly, in the back, and they were making a lot of fun of me, which I didn't take very kindly to. No, I'm just kidding. But they're just good guys.
Any ideas right now about who you want to use in returns? I know you guys haven't worked on them too much.
Yeah, I mean, we practice them obviously every day, and Adoree is really good. I mean, that's not a real secret there. He's really good at it. Again, that's part of the process is going to be how much can he handle, how much of that. Steven Mitchell, very talented punt returner, a guy who we see with him with the ball in his hands on offense, what he could do. The kick return game, we have a variety of guys that could be offset of Adoree. We used Juju last year. I don't know if that'll be the case, if we get Trey back going, some, Justin, some different guys there. Kevon, very talented. So we're lucky. We've got a lot of guys. I mean, we have some guys coming in that are going to be really good too. Ronald Jones, Isaiah Langley, those types of guys. So it's a good problem to have. We're just going to have to sort through it there early in training camp.
Let's do one more. Do you have a plan for Adoree in the spring game?
I'll get you.
Or do you have a plan for Adoree in the spring game?
We're going to visit on it tomorrow. I want to give him a shot on both sides. I think it'd be fair to him. I think it's fair to the fans. How much he plays on both sides of the ball and how much he plays is in question. So that's what we have to figure out.
Steve, are you guys going to doing a game routine? Are you going to be at a hotel the night before?
No, none of that. We're not allowed to do that. So it'll be just a traditional, it'll be a similar practice, I think, to you guys to some sense, but we'll work different segments where we'll let our guys play, and we'll have a scoring system for that so that we can have a score by the end of the fourth quarter. We really won't work our special teams outside of kick and field goals to try to save the guys' legs some.
And Steven, with the stop and cutback stuff that he's doing so much now, is that coaching or is that something you're trying to do? Is he doing that on his own?
I think that's what he was. And then I think that he lost some confidence in that when he got injured. And I think now the confidence is growing back into, hey, my body can handle this. I can do this. And he's electric when he does it. I mean, it's fascinating to watch some of the cuts that he makes. And so you see we've shifted a little philosophically offensively. We're trying to get him in some more isolated matchups over the middle on linebackers and whatnot, because he's hard for DBs to cover, never mind middle linebackers. And so that's how we're trying to use him. Alrighty, guys.